Well, so I think the idea of regenerative medicine is maybe capitalizing on the body's natural repair mechanisms, but promoting them and utilizing how your body would fix yourself or did fix itself when you were younger, and then being able to promote that in the time of injury or as we get older where our body's natural repair mechanisms aren't as strong. Can we actually stimulate and promote the native mechanisms that we would use for repair? So the body's actually like the best engineered system we could possibly imagine. So all we have to figure out is how to understand what the body normally does and then how to stimulate that. So to me, that's kind of the key of regenerative medicine. I think a lot of us, so I actually was an athlete and was a patient of Dr. Steadman's here. And so I just know that degenerative process is accelerated because of all of my injuries. But normally, I think the statistics is up to 2/3 of people by the time they're in their 50s or 60s are going to have some sort of musculoskeletal disability. And that's going to keep us from walking as well as we wanted. Your back's going to hurt, your knee's going to hurt, your hip's going to hurt. Everybody's going to have these. And we assume that that's just part of aging. But there's so many things we can do to not have that process. And well, I mean, there's the good news and the bad news. The bad news is I think I've been saying, in 5 years, we're going to be there. We're going to have stem cells in the clinic. And I've been saying that for at least 10 years, and we're making a lot of progress. But I think what we've understood now is that the problem is a lot more complicated. What's going to accelerate it is now we're getting the scientists and the clinicians teaming up, and that's what's going to really move it into the clinic and take the ideas that are really scientifically based into the clinic, and that's going to help us get there faster. But I mentioned earlier that I had been an athlete, so I'm personally motivated to fix myself. But it's definitely a slower process than I think we'd all love to see. But we are making huge scientific strides, and that's going to start translating into new therapies.